2020 turned out to be the year with massive adoption of digital transformation. We've all seen it. Some companies used AI and automation strategically to transform their business models, while others used bots and machine learning to deal with the day-to-day business disruption. Some companies had great tangible value creation as a result of their digital projects, and others are not sure about the value they got. So how can we make sure that every digital project delivers measurable value? I have seen hundreds of projects start in the last 2 years. Most of them had compelling business cases and aspirational goals. In fact, I've never seen a business case I didn't like. However, there's a world of difference between planning and execution. Every business analyst can fill out a business case template for a project. Very few consistently commit to delivering those results. Research shows that only about 30% of the digital projects create measurable benefits. In cash flow terms, in EBITDA, and not in soft metrics. Value realization is a skill of execution, not analysis. It is fair to say that many digital transformations have an execution gap, the difference between aspirations and reality. Now, experts often point to lack of executive sponsorship or lack of digital skills as the causes of project problems. Or maybe unrealistic expectations from the underlying technology. I think it's much simpler. When someone asks me how they can make sure that they get value from the digital transformation, I ask them to show me who their Chief Digital Value Creation Officer is. Who is the executive whose success is on the line if the project does not deliver? Now, sometimes it is the CFO. It can be the Chief Digital Officer or CTO or CIO. I always want to know if they are responsible for the P&L impact or just the project go live. In my experience, the reason there are so many digital pilots and experiments with unclear value is because no one there is accountable for delivering the measurable results. Now, if you have a business case for the program, someone with a P&L role should commit to delivering it. It's quite simple. A typical CEO or CRO commits to revenue targets in a business with plenty of uncertainty in the market. You don't know what the customers are going to do, how they're going to behave, yet they sign up to deliver on the plan, and then they assign the necessary resources to do so. The same way digital transformation programs should be set up. With compelling targets, you commit to them and deliver the right resources to make sure that they happen. No one can convince me that there is more certainty in the market when the success of setting up like a sales growth plan than it is to set up a digital program. Both face uncertainties, yet more companies deliver on their sales goals than their digital goals. Makes no sense. And the ones that do treat all strategic business commitments equally. The value creation officer, whatever their real title is, should be able to allocate the necessary resources to the success of the program. They should be able to make trade-offs. Some business cases show 80% of IRR in a business that on average delivers 20%. So a rational person would allocate resources from the core business to the high return of a digital transformation. But that only works if they have the authority to make that allocation. Otherwise, new initiatives will be under-resourced and relegated to experimentation, and their value destined to be limited. Once the value creation chief is identified, there needs to be a consistent mechanism to measure the generated value. Unless they are a lean or Six Sigma shop, most businesses have no consistent value creation governance. Value creation officer needs to have the value management office for the digital initiative that measures and reports progress towards the benefits. The value realization discipline is nothing new. There are many vendors that provide tools to track project benefits and benefit realization. Most companies don't do it because they are funding digital programs out of regular budgets. Therefore, they remain small, with limited impact, and the lack of value cycle continues. There seems to be a different plan that successful transformation projects follow. I think there are 4 major pillars of that. Number 1, they have an audacious value goal, pretty high, pretty compelling, and the art of the possible that would excite the board, the employees, and the investors. 2, they have a business executive who owns the value target, the same way the CEO owns the revenue goals. Number 3, they measure and manage their progress towards that value creation target. And last but not least, they expedite the resources to deliver the digital project the same way you would expedite an urgent customer order. Once the business treats a digital transformation goal as important as its core business goal, results will follow. Talk soon.